Under a velvet sky blanketed with stars, silence ruled the countryside until a distant rumble broke the stillness. The village fields lay torn apart, as if a hurricane had ripped through them, but this was no act of nature. It was the work of a massive herd of wild boars, relentless, cunning, and led by two colossal males with tusks sharp enough to slice through bark. They came like shadows in the night, trampling crops and leaving destruction in their wake. By dawn, panic gripped the village. The people hid indoors, whispering prayers while the damage spread. That's when we were called in armed, trained, and ready to face one of the most dangerous animals in the wild. This wasn't just a hunt. It was a mission to reclaim the land from nature's most fearless marauders. The forest was heavy with tension. Each sound, each crack of a twig could mean danger. Wild boars aren't just destructive. They're intelligent, unpredictable, and fiercely territorial. They follow the same trails between feeding grounds and hiding spots, a pattern that makes them both dangerous and trackable. Our plan was simple but risky. Drive them out before they return to raid the crops again. I gave the signal. John nodded, steady and focused. A sharp volley of warning shots shattered the night, echoing through the trees. The boars panicked, scattering into the dense undergrowth. That was our cue. We launched the chase, adrenaline pumping, hearts pounding. Every step mattered. In that wild chaos, one wrong move could cost us everything. Alone in the dark, I followed a narrow trail, my flashlight cutting through the thick mist. Fresh footprints pressed deep into the soil close, too close. A sudden rustle froze me in place. Then, from the shadows, a dark mass lunged forward. My reflexes took over. I raised my weapon and fired. The beast dropped instantly, a clean, decisive shot. Out here, there's no room for hesitation. The hunter and the hunted are separated by fractions of a second. Survival demands instinct, precision, and nerves of steel. The team regrouped and pushed deeper into the heart of the forest. The air was thick with tension, every breath laced with the smell of wet earth and gunpowder. A lone boar emerged from the brush, limping but defiant. I lowered myself into position, steadying my aim. The signal came, and we fired. The beast roared, tried to escape, but John was already in place, cutting off its path. In the blink of an eye, the forest fell silent again. Success out here doesn't come from brute strength. It's earned through patience, teamwork, and perfect timing under pressure. As dusk settled, we thought it was over. Then, the ground began to tremble. The herd was returning. The forest erupted with sound as they charged through the brush. I took aim at the lead males, eyes locked, firing rapidly. The shots rang out like thunder. The alphas faltered, the herd scattered, and in that moment, the balance tipped in our favor. The destruction was halted, at least for now. Tracking the wounded leader, I followed the fresh prints until I reached a clearing. From the shadows, it appeared massive, scarred, and unyielding. One deep breath, one steady shot. The bullet cut clean through the air, and the beast dropped where it stood. The battle was over, but this story isn't confined to one forest. Across continents, from the lush valleys of Europe to the rugged plains of Australia, wild boars have become a relentless threat. In New South Wales, their population has exploded past 6 million, tearing through farmland and costing millions in damage. With every passing year, the battle between man and beast grows fiercer.
If you'll enjoy this video, please like and subscribe my channel for more information.